I just don't have any words. I really don't know how to start this. I guess I'll start from the beginning. It's about this doctor named Ryan Stone, played by Sandra Bullock, and yes, it's a woman named Ryan. Just go with it. And she's on her first space mission. And with her is the veteran astronaut called Matt Kowalski. Yeah, Matt Kowalski, played by George Clooney. I'm sorry, I have to just check it out. I forget. Well, they're doing their mission, and the doctor is just fixing the stuff, and the veteran astronaut George Clooney is just having fun in space because it's his last mission. Suddenly, this phenomenon called the Kessler syndrome, that's how NASA calls it, which is when, well, year by year, all those satellites and space stations that doesn't work anymore, which are just abandoned, they start just crashing with each other, and that will make more space junk, which is more dangerous for astronauts and which are working or other satellites. And this happens all the time. So they're hanging out in space. No oxygen, no spaceship, no form of communication with Earth, because they lost all communications. And it's just Sandra Bullock and George Clooney hanging in space. Yeah. So their spaceship gets destroyed by space junk. That's what happened. What I think about the movie. I watched this movie last week, and I'm still trying to find the words, the right words to say, to explain how freaking amazing this movie is. Because it's really hard to explain. First of all, I watched it in 3D, which I don't like 3D, but in this occasion, the 3D is extremely great, and it really goes with the story. And even more amazing is that it makes you feel like you're in space, and that's what the movie helps you do. You actually feel in space, and it's pretty awesome. In some parts, for example, I got dizzy just a little bit. It was not too much, but there's scenes where you feel like you're the astronaut, you're Sandra Bullock, and she's spinning in space, no way to stop whatsoever, and it will make you dizzy. It made me dizzy, but I really liked it. I still really enjoy it. Also, this is not a sci-fi movie. Yeah, sure, it's in space. Not sci-fi. This is a drama. You can say it's a space drama? Maybe. But this can actually happen. And I'm pretty sure it happened already. Because the Kessler syndrome gets even worse every year. More satellites dying, more spacecrafts or ships or whatever in space which doesn't work. They start colliding, and yeah. So every year it's even more dangerous for astronauts to go there, because they can easily, happen exactly what's happening in this movie, which is not good. It's a lot of stress. Now, the script, which is what I like to talk about, is extremely well made. It was written by Alfonso Cuarón and his son, Jonas. And this is their first collaboration, and I think it was perfect. It was not perfect, but because nothing is perfect, but it was really, really well done. Especially when there's only pretty much two characters. There's Ryan Stone and the astronaut. which I'm always forgetting his name, Matt Kowalski, the veteran, which is George Clooney. Those are the only two characters because, yeah, sure, there's NASA and there's other people in the spaceship, which they die, they never talk. So, yeah, it's only them. And half of the movie, it's only Sandra Bullock. That's it. Nobody else. So to make a movie entertaining and not boring with only one person on screen is a huge challenge. And they achieved that challenge with just gold. They freaking did it amazingly. You are never bored in this movie. Never. And I love it. Now, Alfonso has this signature style, which he makes a really long shot. The long shots he made in this one are freaking breathtaking. It's not only that you're seeing all the chaos that it's happening, it's that there's one scene that it's on the trailer, so you will see it. Maybe I'll show it here. There's one scene that it's all like showing everything that is happening. Then the camera moves just beside her helmet and then goes inside the helmet. And then you're seeing everything she's seeing. That is fucking awesome. The visuals are breathtaking. They collaborated with NASA and they gave them videos and pictures of all the missions they had. And that's how they got pretty much closer to reality. Like, of course, they changed a lot of stuff, just a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty much what you'll see if you're in space, which makes it even really cool, even more cool. I know a lot of people complain when they saw the trailer that there's sound in space, like when you see all the stuff colliding, you can hear like crashes and stuff. You won't hear it in the movie at all. Like, it's silent. Everything is silent. Even with music. Like, you can hear the conversations, you can hear music, and still you can feel the silence. I don't know how to explain it well, but that's the only thing I can think of. You can feel silence even if you hear stuff. It's really confusing. Now, the acting. George Clooney, he was great. He was cool. But Sandra, fucking kick-ass. She's amazing. Like, I'm so sure that she's getting nominated for Best Actress, because that's how good she was. You know, she spends most of the movie alone. Like, half the movie is only her. To make the movie entertaining, only her, it's a big deal, you know? It's really awesome. So, kudos for her. Love it. Special effects, fucking awesome. They actually make you feel like it's zero gravity, even if they never went to space to film this. But they did a great job. And they did a mix of just practical special effects with, you know, wires and the characters, well, the actors just hanging with wires like puppets. But also they use CGI, and I'm more into the, you know, practical things, like, you know, but in this case you needed to do CGI. There's no other way. Will I recommend this movie? Heck yeah! I will go the extra mile and say, this is going to be a first, that I will recommend to you to watch the movie in 3D. Yeah, 3D. I said it. Shut up. And I don't like 3D. But in this movie, it worked. Because it didn't felt push, you know? Like in other movies that you can see like, oh, it's so close. You don't see that in this movie too much. Like, it's really, really small. It's minimal. So my rating, which is going to be the biggest one that I've done so far, is 2 thumbs up and a chihuahua. So that's it. That's the review. If you have a suggestion for a movie for me to watch, just put it in the comments or send me a message on Twitter on www.twitter.com/punkyval. This is my Twitter, if you don't know it. You can send me any suggestions that you have for a movie for me to watch right there. So, we'll see ya very, very soon. Say bye, Chester. He doesn't like it. Space!